I'm Dr. Tejas Patel, and I'm one of the top cosmetic dentists in the United States. Every day we do smile makeovers and help people become more confident. And now, we're taking you behind the scenes of how we create these smiles. All right, so today we have Briana, and I'm just gonna go over her case, go over some details about what we're gonna do and why we're doing it. So Briana has some composite veneers that she had done not too long ago, and she wasn't happy with them because they started chipping. The size of them on certain teeth wasn't proportionate or symmetrical. So she just didn't like the way they look, and they were definitely like staining, chipping, breaking, and kind of degrading, and it had just been, you know, even like just less than a year. And again, so again, she had 10 composite veneers on the top, 10 composite veneers on the bottom. You can see, like, I mean, her teeth look white. It looks like she has a pretty smile. But again, like over the next few months, over the next few years, she'll probably see more chipping, staining, and breaking down of the composite veneers. So what we're decided to do is to do an upgrade. So we're gonna do 10 upper porcelain veneers and 10 lower teeth porcelain veneers. So I'm gonna just show you some of the things we're starting off with and some of the things we wanna correct. So again, you know, when one biggest thing that does bother her is this tooth is super short compared to this side. So it's almost like her smile goes like really slants up on this side because there's a deficiency in this area. So part of our game plan of when we do the new design is we are gonna build this tooth out, maybe even build this side down a little bit to help compensate for that. The color, you know, they're already bright, so she wants to go with a super bright color, so we're gonna be able to achieve that with the veneers. The porcelain veneers are gonna be like stain resistant, they're gonna be stronger. They're not gonna chip and stain like the composite veneer, so definitely she's in for an upgrade, which is gonna be amazing. And yeah, these are just some more of her befores. Again, just like some chipping, some staining. You can see like the lines around the old composites. A lot of stain in between the teeth. So we're gonna design the veneers in such a way, the new porcelain veneers that wrap around the tooth a little bit more. So she's not gonna see that, she's not gonna get that staining. She's not gonna see anything between the teeth that it looks like is between the teeth. So we're gonna start that process today to get her smile just redesigned and get her just with a better smile. It's gonna look amazing. Good morning.
Go
So this is like how you are right now, and then this is like the design of the new, okay? So it's gonna look so much better. More for the shape, you know?
And it's smaller.
Yeah. So we use the models, like what we talked about. We use the models, but we just make them like the coverings look better.
That's gonna be my real.
Yeah, it's gonna look good.
There's no way they can fall out, right?
No. I mean. It depends on what you put in your mouth, but
I gotta ask
as long as there's no.
People want to know.
Yeah, no.
So maybe take a break with the corn on the cob. Huh?
Yeah. So we're having a break for 2 weeks in the corn on the cob.
Y'all see these about to go bye. They're getting ready to get out.
Adios. Yeah. It's gonna look good. It's gonna look good.
You ready?
Yes.
Yeah, so she had basically like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 composite veneers done on the top. On the lower, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 upper and lower, basically composite veneers. And so over time, after a year, like these composite veneers, one, they look very chalky. The finish on them is very like dull, and then you can see how they've kind of like chipped a little bit and stained. So the original color that she had when she first got them is different than the color she has a year later. So, you know, they're picking up stain around the gum line, they don't look as natural. You can start to see like the difference between the tooth and the veneer itself. So we're basically going to upgrade these composite veneers into porcelain veneers. So today we're going to go through the process of, we've done some background work to design the smile. I'm going to do like a laser gum lift on this area. Then I'm going to start removing these composite veneers and then prep the teeth to get them ready for porcelain. Then we'll take some impressions and then we'll put temporary veneers on today. She'll wear temporaries for a couple of weeks and then she'll come back and we'll put on the permanent porcelain veneers on each of them. So it's going to look really, really good. So in order to make the veneers, we take impressions and we send those impressions to our lab, and the lab makes like basically a stone replica of our patient's mouth. And then that's what they build the veneers on. So, while the patient's wearing these temporaries that we'll do at the end of today's procedure for a couple of weeks, the lab will be making the permanent porcelain veneers. But in order to do that, they need to have a mold or a model or a stone model, kind of like these stone models we've been using. But in order to get the stone model, they take an impression, or we have an impression that they actually put stone into, and then based on these impressions, they're able to create this model. They take an impression, or we have an impression that they actually put stone into, and then based on these impressions, they're able to create this model. So this part, we're checking the bite because we want to make sure wherever we added material, like it's not too big or too thick. So
look at those pretty tips.
All right, so we heard about all the way down, back down.
tap, tap, tap. There you go. Keep tapping, just straight up and down. Tap, 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 tap. Good. A little bit harder, a little bit faster. Da, 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 da. Good. Open. Perfect. Okay. Okay. So just know it's gonna feel and look swollen, like especially in your chin area and just your upper lip. Okay. We'll kind of help you out. Okay. You feel in your cheeks? Yeah. You feel numb up there too? Yeah. It's gonna feel like numb just everywhere. Okay. They look really, really, really pretty. Just smile real big for me. And open just a little bit. So much better. Okay, so they're all connected. It looks like they're separate, but they're all one piece, okay? So I want you to brush like normal, okay? Like electric toothbrush, we're gonna give you one, just brush at the gum, brush all over just to keep them clean, twice a day, okay? Just like normal, we recommend it.
Is there a certain type of toothpaste?
Just like a regular Colgate or Crest would be good. Yeah, any generic Colgate or Crest would be perfect. Just no like charcoal toothpaste, nothing like that. Nothing like too gritty, okay? Some people, I'd say like 30% of the patients like sometimes have to take like Advil or Tylenol like kind of every day or something like that during that time. If you don't have to, that's ideal. But if you're having lots of issues, just let us know and we can get on FaceTime, get on a phone call, and just figure out what's going on, okay? Most times if there's any issues, it has to do with like the bite or how the teeth fit together. But I feel like it's looking better than what you had before, so it should feel better, okay? And that's kind of it. And then again, I don't want you tearing things or opening anything with your front teeth, okay? So like if you had a protein bar or something like that, I would break it up and put it towards the back of your mouth, okay? Normal like food that you would eat. Softer foods, yeah. But I mean, you could have like pasta, steak, chicken, stuff like that. Just fork and knife it and then cut it up and put it towards the back. I just don't want you tearing or breaking things like with the front teeth. The temporaries not going to usually stay really well, but again, just avoid any surprises. You know, I've had people forget what we told them and they'll like try to open a package or something, which is definitely no. Or they'll bite into something like super frozen that's like, okay, don't, like stuff like that, just don't do, you know. If you do, it could chip a temporary. If that happens, like just let us know and we could try to see if we can get you in somewhere to just get a quick repair. But again, if you can kind of just baby it, that'll just be better for you, you know. So, and that's kind of it. Yeah, but you'll, like I said, when you come back, we'll kind of review everything with you again. Let me have Julie get that bag for you, and then I think you'll be good. So it's just curing. Go and cure between 8 and 9. So you saw that material when I was working with it. It was like a glue, right? Mm-hmm. It looks like Elmer's glue, and then Elmer's glue gets hard just if you like let it sit right over time. But this gets hard if the blue light hits it. It like cures it and sets it up and makes it like rock hard.
Gotcha.
So it's basically like hardening the material to create that like complete seal and bond between the two.
These will probably be cut like right before your wisdom tooth, so it won't go back as far. Just because those wisdom teeth, there's no reason for it to go that far back.
Were they really sensitive? Or are they still sensitive?
No, just my gums.
Just gums, yeah. That'll definitely that will get better soon for sure. You like the shape and everything? Yeah. And they're gonna stay white, which is nice.
She'll have that one tooth that's kind of hanging down no more. And then light on your back teeth, tap, 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 tap. And grind really good, especially on that left side where you feel like it's kind of hitting. Good. Yeah, some green here.
Yeah, 13 for sure.
Because these are
That
flat.
feels good?
Yeah,
And then
they're
you,
flat.
yeah. All right, so let's do some photos, okay? All right, so we just finished Briana. She looks so good. We just took these photos. So gums will still have to heal and stuff like that, but man, check it out. We got 10 upper porcelain veneers, 10 lower porcelain veneers. The gum line looks so much straighter. These are porcelain, so they're not gonna stain and chip like the old composite veneer she had. She looks so good, so good. So I love this result. She picked a really bright white color, which matches her, like will go with her personality, with her being on video so much. So it's gonna look, it just looks so, so good. So I just wanted to show you guys, we just wrapped it up. So we're gonna do a couple more things and then, yeah, you guys will get to see it for yourself.
Damn, girl. I'm definitely liking how that's looking on you. It fit right on that ass, too. Let me see you dance, girl. Drop it low, drop it low. Let me see you dance, girl.
I found him on TikTok. I seen him doing everybody else's teeth, and I wanted to get mine done right because I had Lumineers and it wasn't done right. So I seen his work and I wanted to go to him. I'm gonna like them way better than the Lumineers that I had because I had to use, one was longer than the other on the Lumineers, so I had to smile like this. And now I don't have to do that no more. Now I can smile straight ahead, so way better. Be ready for your new smile. It's nothing to be. The process is definitely worth it. Once you get your new smile, it's definitely worth it.
That bitch, so it's not nice. Booty so big, word, Lord, have mercy, 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 mercy.
Okay, Lamborghini Mercy. Yo, chick, she so thirsty. I'm in that 2C.